Hi guys, my name is Nader, my nickname is Blue Vector and this is my channel. I'm here to present my first Arduino project and code named Vector Panel or Vector Bomb. Of course, this is not a bomb, a real one. This is a project for Airsoft, Wargame and Paintball. In my case, it's for Airsoft. Since this project is not finished yet, the case is not finished, this video is mainly for the Arduino community to show the software behind this. And that's it. Let's see what this panel will do. And of course, if you liked or you have some advice, please leave a comment or a like. So let's go. So this is the external case that will be used for the final project. And inside, as you can see, it's only a plastic panel, nothing more. So let's check the hardware first. We have an encoder, a rotary encoder with a cooler encoder, an USB plug, 4 and 4K pad matrix, serial LCD, and this shield that has 8 segment LCD, 8 LEDs, double color LEDs, and 8 buttons. And that's it. So let's plug the power to the USB. Since I have some issues on the Mega when I plug with an external plug and an external plug voltage, and so I'm going to solve this later, but for now let's power up with the USB. So here we are, the presentation with our logo, and that's it, we are in. Okay, let's see the setup first. The setup mode has 5 settings, as you can see. The first one decides which menu is shown for first on every reboot. And as you can see, we have countdown, infiltrator, infiltrator with logo, flags, flags with team choosing, and that's it. Then we have the backlight. Here is the range. Okay. Then we have the color of the backlight. We have white, blue, green, yellow, orange, and that's it. Also, we can change it in tournament mode and horn mode settings that can be set on or off. We will see later how those settings operate in the system. Actually, the horn is just a setting that allows you to turn on or off an external horn, and that's it. As you can see, every time I change some setting on the menu, I have a save option that appears right here, because I can change the settings and save for every reboot. Of course, if we try to exit from the settings without saving, we have a message: do you like to exit without saving? If we say yes, we just go out without saving anything and discharge settings. But if we, for example, change the initial mode in infiltrator, for example, and then save on the reboot, and that's it. Now let's see the flag mode. The flag mode is a modality that requires two panels to be played as the game of the flags is performed with 2 or more flags. And since I'm planning to build another version of this panel, this will be awesome. Of course, if we select this mode, the panel asks which team you are. Let's say we are the first team. Okay, after that he's asking us how many times this game will last on. Of course, this time must be the same on both panels and activated simultaneously, obviously. After the time is confirmed, the panel asks to insert USB and then confirm to start the game. And obviously, if we try to confirm anyway, the count won't start. So let's put the pen in. This is the pen. And then confirm. Okay. So the time is running and we have a print, defend intelligence and acquire the opponent's data. Of course, if our data is unplugged, after 5 seconds we have a turned on horn and a print that's telling us that the intelligence has been stolen and reacquire the data back. If we manage to reacquire our data, the print will change in the first message. But if we plug the opponent's USB, we have a, as you can see, this is blue, so that's the opponent USB. We have a mission accomplished, flag acquired, and this fancy animation. And that's it for the flag mode, that in the future will be probably added to support multi-purpose team gaming, and so basically what we softgunner call full flags. So let's go to B. Oh, I must exit this mode first. So let's go to B, and this is the infiltrator mode. This modality has a totally scenic purpose because this mod has no defusing or time stopping capabilities, and is just meant for the kind of scenario where the player or the team must hide the panel or the bomb or the case or whatever, set a time and just flee or go away. In fact, the modality is called infiltrator, activate and flee. So let's see how it works, since it's really simple. And if we select this mode, we have the print of our logo, and this print can be set as the startup. So basically, when a team or a player turn on the panel, our logo appears, and that's definitely cool. The panel here just asks for a time and a confirm. But for example, 9 seconds. And that's it. We have a mission accomplished in this case, because the mission is to hide the panel or the bomb or whatever and flee. Now let's check a hidden modality that we call the no LCD mode, because this mod can be played, run and defuse without any keypad or encoder or LCD. We can choose to use only this hardware, this one. So let's see how it works. If I click those buttons together, or this one, I don't remember actually. Maybe this one? No? Which one? I just forgot. Oh yes, I must go back first. That's why. So that's it. So the counter goes on and the no LCD mode is on. From here we can of course change hours and minutes and seconds, of course. Let's put a few seconds, and we can save this time too. To To start the time, we have to press this button, and to defuse we have to press together these two buttons. And that's it. We are back on the previous screen, and of course we can go back to the normal mode. Now let's check the more complex modality, that's called the countdown modality, where the player or the team must achieve to defuse the countdown. This can be made by a password or some USB events, and we have a fully configurable timer that can be set to 19-hour max. Of course, we can set, for example, 99 seconds, but we cannot say to we cannot set 1 minute and 99 seconds. It has nonsense. So the time rectified to a valid countdown, a valid clock format. This relation is the same for hour and minutes, and we have also the speed timer and the max error, and those settings are the mouse settings. The fast timer can be set to off. This is off, and normal, medium, hard, absurd, and off again. This setting sets how fast the time will go after a wrong password, and I'll show you how it works because that's cool. Okay, the password is 14789896. So let's go. Okay, let's input. We can input the password with this, an empty password. As you can see, the timer just speeds up. In the normal mode, we have 4 different speeds for every error, from the lower to the faster. In absurd mode, for example, you have the maximum speed even with just one wrong password. That's the difference. And that's it for the speed timer. The max error is self-explained. You have those attempts, and if you use them all, the bomb just goes on. If you set this setting to off, of course you have all the attempts you want. For example, let's say we have 2 attempts. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, that's it. You fail, process activated, and that's it. The USB thing is quite complex. We have the off setting, of course, theme setting, virus, deactivating, and again off. Let's proceed in order. The team mode is a modality where the 2 teams are supposed to fight for the same objective. Let's see how it works. If I put the blue pen the bar of the second team is uploading, and when the bar reaches the end, we have a mission accomplished of the second team. That's it. For the red pen, we have the same behavior. Let's finish this bar. And that's it. We have to remove the USB to have our mission accomplished. Thank you. Process deactivated, and that's it. The deactivating mode is quite simple. Every pen has a diffusing capability, so blue or red makes no difference. So we have to wait for uploading. like before. Okay, let's wait for uploading. And that's it. We have to remove our pen to gain our mission accomplished, and that's it. We have a third pen. We have a third pen, that's the virus pen, and this pen works only with deactivating mode and virus mode as well, but in different ways. When we are in this deactivating setup and the virus pen is plugged in, we have this crazy animation on the LCD, and after the upload, let's wait, the virus affect the LCD and the encoder, and as you can see we have this randomized and fancy animation, and the timer slightly slowed down. Of course the password still works. So mainly it's just a scenographic and a time bonus pen. But if we are in a virus mode, the pen has the same scenographic behavior that I jump. But in this case, after some seconds, we have a diffuse bomb. So the virus has a diffusing capability. The password is quite simple, because you can change the password you want, even letters if you want. And then we have this mem option that is for memory. This memorizes the setting you have in the print right here, and you can load or save. Let's load the setting we have in the first lot that I previously saved, and as you can see we are in the previous setting we found when we entered the countdown mode. This is because the first slot of the memory has the is the most important setting, because this is the setting that is loaded every time the system is reboot. The other slot are just for storing a lot of 5 actually settings. So you can see I can load and save, and that's it. That would be pretty handy if you have some standard games and you have to repeat them every time without settings all the things. Okay, now let's check the tournament mode we found in the first setting menu at the beginning of the video. Okay, let's set this to yes, and obviously save. The tournament mode is a mode that affects only the countdown mode. This mode is designed for those who organize team tournament, and let's see how it works. It's quite simple. When we confirm those settings that now I'm going to edit, let's say 25 seconds. It's quite simple. If we choose yes, we are asked how many team you have in this tournament. Let's say we have 5 teams. Obviously the maximum team is 999, and then confirm. Now we are asked how soon the first team arrives here. Let's say it will arrive in, for example, 30 minutes, and confirm again. And now we are asked how long is the time between a team and another. Let's say we have, for example, 35 minutes between a team and another. After that we have another confirmation print, and when we confirm, the time that we set as the time for the first team to arrive starts. So let's see what happened. Now a tournament mode is just started, and it's waiting for the upcoming first team. So when the first team arrives in 30 minutes, the team will find a panel or bomb or whatever you want this panel to be in your tournament in a countdown modality. Ready to read the password, USB events, and all the stuff that you set in the countdown setup. Of course, you have noticed that actually those are not minutes, are just seconds. That's because I've added the code to speed up this video, so nothing more, just practical. So that's it. When the waiting time ended, we have the auto start, and whatever happens, this countdown, in this countdown, the panel will be always ready for the next team, even if the previous team has defused or missed or enabled the panel. In whichever situation the panel is it will always reactivate itself after the time you have set for the time between teams. So the time between the teams runs regardless of the countdown, but of course the time of the countdown cannot be bigger than the time between the teams. This is because this would mean that the time of the previous team would invade the time of the next team, and this would make nonsense. I think that's it. Let this tournament end. As you see, if I set the password, I have the mission accomplished, team 3, greetings, process activated, and that's it. We are waiting for the other team. Okay, and it starts. So every team has is 25 seconds countdown in this time, but you can set minutes, hours, or wherever you want. So let's that finish. In the next version, I'm planning to add even some kind of a score, so at the end you can see which team actually defused the bomb, or just missed, or diffused in thought time, and that's it. And I think that's it for my first Arduino project and code. If you like this and you have some advice, or you want to just comment, please leave a comment on my YouTube channel so I can read fast and clear. And a greeting to all my club friends, silent chats, and of course to all my YouTube subscribers. And that's it. Blue Vector, over and out. How? There's a little vector right here.